Hi, Aquarius. I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this is your monthly life and love energy for January 2020. Okay. Happy birthday to all my January Aquarius out there. I hope that life blesses you in the most humble way, that it gives you everything you pray for, that you have wanted and been yearning for. And I wish you guys all the best, all right? Let's get into this reading. It's going to be filled with love and so much great news. So I'm excited for you guys, all right? Now, Aquarius, it does seem like this is going to be the energy this season where you're going to learn how to dance in the rain, okay? Learning how to be more flexible with your choices, your relationships with people. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? And I don't know if I said it already, but this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Aquarius, okay? I wanted to point that out. All right, so it's really important that you guys remain flexible, okay? Things happen all the time. That is how the universe blesses us, by keeping us on the wave of life, okay? It may seem like things come, things go, things come, things go. That is the course of life. That is how things happen. It comes and it goes. Same thing with money. It comes and it goes. You have to learn not to be upset, to just dance with the flow, to go with the flow, to be okay with life's everlasting changes, because it's always and forever will constantly change. And you, out of all people, should be okay doing that. The ironic thing is, as much as you like to bounce from one idea to the next, you don't really like sudden changes, like things that just get you started and stirred up out of nowhere and just make your whole life shift out of nowhere and change all sporadically. You don't really like that. You don't like the unpredictable part of it. Ironically, like I said, because you, out of all people, are definitely, most certainly unpredictable. So I just think that you don't like being put on, like, in the spot, like, just boom, here you go. And you're like, what? Like, why would you do that? You know, and of course, because you're a thinker, it makes you sit here and go, why would they do that? And you will obsess about it and think about it and contemplate about it, and you just keep going and going and going until you feel like, boom, there it is. They're going to light. They're going to green light. Thank you, God. There you go. Right? Like, once you get the realization, then it's like, oh, so that's what that was all about. All right, I get it now. You know, and then you get excited once you find out the answer. And so that is what makes you you. It's because I admire you for your courage, because you don't just give up that easily. But this season, my love, you will be challenged in a very fundamental way, because you are being asked to remain flexible. Spirit wants you to remain flexible. No matter what happens, no matter what comes your way, no matter what obstacles come up against you, it's important to remain flexible, okay? That means that if, God forbid, you know, just speaking, all right, somebody lose their job, right? Instead of them getting upset, they just say, you know what, maybe it wasn't meant to be. I would just try to go back to school or maybe find another job, you know. That is how it's going to go. Your spouse walk out on you, for example. Of course, that can be very painful. But you know what? Being with you taught me a huge lesson. Being with you taught me a lot about myself. And I'm grateful to have known you, because if I didn't know you, then I wouldn't be where I am. So I'm thankful for this life experience. And of course, it's going to come off a lot stronger than that. But it may not even be a bad thing. I'm just giving you examples. You may suddenly be out walking about and be on your way to work, or be on your way to go visit a family member, and suddenly hear like that job position that you were waiting for opens up and they call you in. You could be waiting for some money that didn't come through, and you've been waiting and waiting, trying your best to be patient. And out of nowhere, the money is in the mail. Or you might get some type of unexpected, something as unexpected, unpredictable is going to be happening to you this season. And Aquarius, it is up to you to dance in the rain. No matter how big the storm is, no matter how small the storm is, it's important for you to remain flexible, okay? Use your vision, okay? Not like your physical eye, but like your vision. You get what I'm saying? Like your third eye, okay? Like this part, okay? Use your imagination. And I shared this with Capricorn as well. So it's very interesting that you guys got the same exact energy here in the same exact position. This is interesting. Okay. Use your imagination. Okay. But this can also be for some of you where maybe you rely too much on your imagination. And this is the time to say, you know, instead of imagine or wishing that things can be a certain way, how about, you know, we learn to be, how about I learn to try to look at things from that person's perspective? So instead of me just wishing things can go back to the way that they were, maybe instead of me saying, well, I liked it better here, you know, because I'm comfortable there. I like that house better. I don't want to move just yet, you know. This is telling you to be flexible, to have an open mind, okay? Look at somebody else's perspective. Try not to get all hung up about, well, this is what I said, this is what I want. Aquarius, you don't always have to be right. You don't, even though we know that you are one of the smartest people in the zodiac chart, you don't always have to be the smartest. You don't always have to be, I know it all. You don't have to do that. Capricorn do the same thing. But I promise, if you guys can learn to just humble thyself and say, you know what? Let me take a good look at what you're saying to me. Let me take a good look at what you're selling me. Let me take a good look at, you know, or let me listen closely to what this person is trying to explain to me. Maybe then will I understand. Maybe I'll get it, you know. Maybe I'll give this person a chance to prove themselves. Let me try to be more... Let me try to identify what this person is feeling. Why are they feeling this way? Why do they need a raise? You know, because a lot of you could possibly be in a boss position, like a manager or something, or you may be in a position of authority and somebody may be expressing like their pain or their issues or something toward you. And instead of you saying, well, you know, this is, you know, being in your own little world, because we know you are very good at doing that, being in your own little world, right? Instead of just thinking about like self, this season, I feel like you're going to be selfless. Like you're going to say, you know what? I understand and I do care and I do have compassion towards you and your situation. So this is what I would like to do for you, right? You can do that, or it may be people that are going to be doing that for you, helping you out, having compassion towards you and your situation. But still in all, you still need to have an open mind and to be flexible and to listen to what somebody is sharing with you, okay? So I also see here chaos and conflict. So there's definitely like a lot of chaos and conflict either within yourself or, again, with you guys trying to make a decision about something, okay? But, again, you guys need to remain flexible and have an open mind because you don't want to get into a position where, especially there's going to be a lunar eclipse this season, January 10th, and that is the same day that Uranus goes direct. So there could possibly be like a mild disagreement between you and someone else. However, it's not nothing for you to get stuck on. It's actually something for you to learn from, okay? Now, again, going into the ending of January, around the new moon in your sign, that is when you can breathe. That is when you can have fun. That is when you can kind of let your hair down and just get back to loving you, get back to doing your own thing. And either way, you're still going to remember that the most important part about me being happy is learning that even though I want to be happy, I have to learn to make other people happy, you know, and not at the expense of making myself unhappy, but allowing balance to come in and take over, allowing balance to have a lot to do with my decisions, and taking the emotional part out of it and dealing with more of logic. You know, if it was me, what would I want this person to do? You know, or I wish this person would try to understand where I'm coming from. You know, so instead of getting upset or angry about it, there's a transition here. This is saying, you know what, I'm going to be smarter this time. I'm not going to just be impulsive. I'm not going to be unpredictable. I'm not going to just up and run just because something don't feel right. I'm just going to deal with the situation head on and express what I feel, and hopefully everything works out in my favor. And I feel like justice. Thank you, universe. I just feel like justice is huge here for you, but only if you approach the situation in the right way at the right time around the right people. You need some great people on your team. And it's going to happen for you, but I don't know. I just keep hearing justice. Something is about to happen for you. There's like a breakthrough on the horizon here. Something is happening, but it's going to require a lot of flexibility. It's going to require you to just hush and to listen and to pay attention to what somebody's sharing with you. It's going to require you to say, you know what? Maybe I'm not right. Maybe I can find another way to do this. Maybe if I just kind of do what they say and kind of do a little bit of what I say, maybe compromise. There you go. So maybe I can just compromise. Maybe I can do a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Maybe it'll work out. So only you guys know what that means. And this could be in a love situation. This could be something, I don't know, some of you, I just heard house. Some of you are going after a house. Some of you are thinking about moving. I just keep hearing like trying to do something. But it's some type of decision that you guys are trying to make. And for a lot of you, this could be about moving. This could be a career situation. For a lot of you, this could be circumstances, like very circumstantial. Something that is going on around you with multiple people in multiple different areas of your life. So just kind of pay attention to what the universe is trying to show you. But definitely use your imagination, but don't get stuck on your imagination. Use what God is sharing with you and then take it elsewhere. Share it, okay? Whatever guidance or epiphanies you get, don't keep it to yourself. Don't be like, oh, well, that was a nice idea, but oh, well. No, take that idea and run with it. Really share it with someone who you believe that can handle the task on hand. Not just any particular person because you like their style and they're so cute. No, really, really take it to someone that you can trust with your whole part, okay? Like, not just pieces of it, but like the whole thing, okay? So let's look at your energy. I already shuffled your energy deck, guys. So let's look at your overall energy for the month of January. Aquarius, yes. Like I said, the storm is over for a lot of you, my love. Look at that. How beautiful. The storm is definitely over for a lot of you. All those difficult situations that you were dealing with recently is definitely over. You guys are, it's like, you just got to be okay with just stepping into the new you. I know the transition is a little weird and it's a little strange how it just popped up out of nowhere. But trust me, it is a good thing. Listen, the universe is on your side. I didn't hear the word justice for no reason. Something is literally working out for you in your favor. If you were recently going through like a heartbreak, or maybe somebody feel like you broke their heart, there's maybe a time where you may want to sit and have a deep heart-to-heart conversation, okay? Maybe you're still healing through some past hurts or what somebody has done to you. And maybe that is why the universe is asking you to be flexible, to practice love and forgiveness, to really, really, you know, again, you don't always have to be right, you know? And maybe this is about that. Maybe this is saying, you know what? You're right, honey. You know, let's not fight about this. Let's not make it go overboard. Like, let's work this out. Let's talk about it, you know? And I think that the more you do that and the more you focus on that flexibility in your relationships or in your partnerships, you will have a lot more to go on if you just really learn how to be flexible. Because like I said, things are changing. Oh my God, somebody is definitely freaking going somewhere. I don't know who, but Journey came out. Somebody is definitely leaving, packing their things. Somebody's relocating. Somebody's thinking about leaving a job or going into a new position. Somebody is definitely considering something, okay? Something is going on. Something is transitional, or something is definitely going on, either in your home or in your love relationships. This is like, for maybe like a quarter of you, this is about your career, okay? Now, for a good 50% of you, this is about your personal life, situations in your personal life, your home, your family, friends, situations that come about. Somebody moving in, someone moving out, someone getting a new job, someone getting pregnant. There's going to be like some type of huge transitions here. But love is very strong here for a lot of you. But there's only like, not a lot of you, about a quarter of you. Okay? For a lot of you, you're just simply reflecting. And you're thinking about all that you have gone through. And now you're like, you know what? I'm so ready to leave all these things in the past because this came out in reverse. So that lets me know this is definitely something that's on your mind or something that you have been focusing on a lot. Okay? Some of you are really considering to just make that move. And I'm so proud of you that you are now in this mental space where you just really just want better for yourself. Like you genuinely just want better. And because you genuinely just want better, you are in a perfect position to manifest whatever. sorry about that. I don't know what just happened. So, you guys definitely have a lot going on here. And again, no matter what obstacles come your way, no matter what you've gone through, no matter what you have been through, just know that you guys are definitely going into a whole new phase, a whole new you, a whole new way of thinking. And I don't mean just on like a physical level, even spiritually. Like you guys are really, really changing. And the change is like, you know, it's going to be a bit unpredictable. For some of you, it may feel uncomfortable. But for some of you, it's going to be exciting. Because going towards the end of the month, especially with that new moon being in your sign, you're going to be really, really happy, Aquarius. I promise you, just sit back and watch. Just watch. The storm is over, honey. This came out of reverse for a reason, my love. You just have to learn how to dance in the rain, okay? And look at what we're looking at here. On a physical plane, and maybe even in a spiritual plane, okay? Dance with the rain, my love. Learn how to dance in the midst of a storm, because that is going to allow you to manifest everything wonderful to you, okay? The more you learn how to be of service when you're upset, the more you learn how to share love and be prosperous and just be out there just doing all the great things that you could possibly do, and to be all the things that you want to be, and you doing all these things with love, I promise you, all the great things are going to come right back to you 7 times fold. So happy birthday, Aquarius. Please hit that bell button right there below. Right there. It's right there on the right-hand side. Okay? Hit that button below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Please subscribe, guys, so that way you can be the first to know whenever I post or upload a video. You never know when I'm going to do such a thing, because I'm just as unpredictable as I can be. And I just can't wait to see you guys again. I love you. Enjoy your day.